My name is Louise Huffman. I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Bulgaria in 2009 and 2010. My training village was Banitsa, not too far from Sofia, and there I worked with 3 other volunteers and we learned the language. We also did some teaching and some special projects in the village. Then we were given our assignments. My assignment was Topolitsa. I was to teach English in grades 2 through 8, and also I worked on setting up a school library for the students with books in English. And I asked my friends and librarians over in the United States to mail me books. Some people share their thoughts with a best friend. Do you have a best friend? If not, who do you talk to about your day? Do you have a pet? Do you talk to your pet? Often, even with friends and pets, there are experiences and thoughts and feelings, and sometimes you think, who understands me? With whom can I share the news? How am I going to manage this year? Well, we all have feelings, thoughts, and fears. Sometimes we just want to let it all out. I remember particularly in Topolitsa, I was really upset with packages coming in because they were too heavy, and I had to take the train to go into Burgas and go fill out a bunch of forms. Actually, it took 3 different trips into Burgas before I got the forms correct, and I was very frustrated. I ended up calling my Bulgarian teacher who had helped me learn the language, and I was complaining and telling him all my frustrations. And he said to me, why don't you make a down list? Why don't you write down all your frustrations about your experience so far? But maybe also think of an up list of the good things that have happened to you. So I call it my up and down list. That's really what a journal is all about. Sometimes it's mundane, sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's just planning, but it's real and important to you at the moment. I have kept a diary on and off for many years. It's fun now to look back and see what I wrote 10 years ago. Oh, 10 years ago, I was in Bulgaria as a Peace Corps volunteer. I was in Topolitsa. I kept a journal. I have journals from way back, 20 years ago, 25 years ago even. But while in Bulgaria, I also kept a journal, and I wrote emails to friends and family. I wrote some letters. I wrote to Bulgarians who I had recently met. When I came back to the United States, I had lots of notes, entries, emails, and I was encouraged to share my experience. With my journal and emails, I was able to put together much of my day-to-day experiences. And some were mundane. I wash dishes. My apartment is cold. My landlady likes to give me food. She likes to make banitsa. She also has a lovely garden. I picked tomatoes today, I picked peppers, I made a cherry pie. I took an excursion with some other Bulgarians. All of these everyday events make up a story, and you just write it down. Sometimes I had to travel to Sofia, usually for medical appointments. I also helped with the university education system there, another librarian who did not have the experience that I had in running libraries. But it was all in my journals. My book that I ended up writing was called 7 Hours to Sofia, and it was published in 2017. If you'd like, I can mail a copy to you in Bulgaria. It's a pleasant way to remember your experience, and perhaps someday share it with others. I wish 7 Hours to Sofia could have had pictures in it. But I did make CDs of all my photos I had, and I made photo books. I'd like to share a few of the photos with you. Thank you and congratulations on being part of the Spelling Bee and being in Bulgaria. It's a beautiful country, and I have many wonderful memories.